Yeah. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, everybody? This is the Black Monk Critic here. Welcome to my live reaction for My Hero Academia chapter 257. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. So let us see what's going on here. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's get to the chapter. All right. I just reacted to Haikyuu, which is phenomenal. Oh, it's always good. It's always good. Haikyuu was just so good. All right. And I moved straight into My Hero. I gotta read this chapter. All right. I already know it's gonna be hype. All Might was like, yo, here's me being a good teacher, like a really good teacher, not just like, all right, I'm here and I'm still holding on to the hero thing, but I'm gonna be here to teach. Like, no. Like, I'm gonna be a teacher. All right. So like, here are these notes that you need. All right. I love it. I love it. That was like a great way to end that chapter. The end of that chapter was great. Eddie's quirk is activating again. You already know they're gonna need Mirio. They're gonna need Phantom Menace. Okay, in the upcoming months, they're gonna need that. They're gonna need that. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. What's up, Duck? All right. So let's get into it. My Hero time. You already know what it is. I'm gonna share this on Twitter so folks know that I'm reacting. All right. And then we're gonna get started. And we're gonna get started like immediately. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's do it. Ba-dum-ba-ba. Chapter 257 is entitled "Pass It Forward to Whomever." Hey, shouts out to One for All. All right, that quirk. I've completed all the details I could find about One for All's previous users. Okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any leads on the second and third users. Oh, come on. Why, though? Unless they're like Nomus or something. That's the only thing I could think of. Right? Like, that would be awful. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Anyways, all right. Given the era back then and the multifaceted nature of One for All, there's nothing about them in the records. If they realized they harbored quirks, they might have left something behind themselves, but get on with it already and stop wasting my precious time. Yo, Baku goes irate. He's irate. and of course he's still gonna be irate just because he's sort of more aware of his feelings, like in terms, and like more outspoken about how he feels, about why he wasn't chosen to be the successor for All for One, and feeling guilty about All Might losing a One for All. You know what I mean? Like it's like no, did I say All for One? Like him, like feel like okay. So I get why Bakugo might still feel like he's like, why didn't I get One for All, right? And also, feeling guilty, and still maybe feeling like some level of guilt about All Might, losing the ability to use One for All, even though he shouldn't, because All Might was already going to lose that ability because he passed it on to Deku. So it's like, there's a lot of stuff there, but I think he's just more sort of like vocal about things and his feelings as opposed to sort of keeping them in and letting them destroy him from the inside out. All right, which is good. Okay. All right, about Black Whip. I can only maintain it for a second, so I'm not on Sarah or Aizawa Sensei's level. But it's already a pretty powerful support quirk technique. Any more contact with the previous user since then? No. So the fifth user was Lariat. Oh, he was that dude. Yo, he was known. Real name, Daigoro Banjo. Quirk, Black Whip. Because of the strings of energy he could shoot out, he was well suited for binding enemies and maneuvering in midair. Wow. Yo, he was really moving. He was moving. He was like he was legit Spider-Man. Like he was Spider-Man. Yo, I love it. And what I love about it is like, he was Spider-Man. Come on. All right. This guy, and the others didn't really have strong quirks. Never heard of these nobodies. Yo, terribly. Stop it, Bakugo. Stop it. Stop it. And the others didn't really. Oh, okay. Huh? No, I'm sure they had awesome quirks. Just having a quirk is awesome to a loser like you. Bruh, relax, Bakugo. I get it. You're jealous. I get it. I do. But you gotta relax. You gotta relax, though. And then All Might was like, that's too cruel. Bakugo isn't wrong. All for One was obsessed with One for All. It was an age when evil wielded a degree of power that's hard for us to imagine nowadays. All for One went around crushing the strong, because there was nobody who could defy his sheer malice and control. Writhing in that hellscape as they lay down to die, the past users made sure the power would reach the future. They weren't really chosen ones. Through all those battles, all they could do was receive the quirk and then entrust it to another. That's a panel, man. Like, and I think you have that realization, right? Like, you have that realization that, you know, like, if Nana got like just beat down by All for One, and Toshinori was just like, wow, like, he was in a fight, but he also got severely injured, and he, like, now he's malnourished and like he's slowly dying. Like, those other users, like Daiguro, like Black Whip, like, you already know what it is. All right, yo, what's up? What's up, Onaye? Aniki, what's good? Shadi, what's good? Yeah, it's like, yeah, like today's quirk, like the quirks are absurd today. Like, it's like folks got like half fire, half ice, you know, explosion quirks, like the like disintegration quirk, like destruction quirk, like it's absurd. That's why like Kirishima's quirk just seems kind of ridiculous, you know. But he's like Kirishima's very much so in sort of taking on the sort of like vibe and the vibe of like previous eras, right? Where it's like, work on that quirk, get it to a particular place, that sort of thing, and then become a hero, you know. So, yo, but let's see. All right, they all died young. That tracks. Yes, that tracks. They all died young. Yes, that's true. Well, which power is this dork gonna get next? Be patient. I've had it with you too in your tangents. Yo, Bakugo, he the feelings, man. He's just like, I wanted this. Like, he wanted this so bad. Y'all. And I think, again, what we have to understand is like, he's like a teenager. So like, he is like, and he's already got like a ton. It's clear that he has so many issues, but like all of that. And the jealousy, the envy, ooh, he mad, he big mad. All right, okay. Float, my master's quirk, yo, yo, let's get it. Yo, flight though. Come on. Let's get it. Float. Oh my goodness. Yo, for real, this is straight up DC, yo. Like, she's Superman or Wonder Woman, or Captain Marvel. Either way, I would say she's closer to, she's like an amalgamation of like a Captain Marvel and a Superman and a Wonder Woman. Like, just this like combination, just this dope combination of all these heroes. Yo, that panel though, she looks amazing. And I think what's great is that it seems like Horikoshi, I think he has to be aware of like what folks say about, you know, the designs of characters and stuff like that. And it's not that Nana's always been like you know, muscular and athletic, has always had an athletic build, and that's great. But like this is like this is it though. This is it. This is it. This is like all my get out. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. All Might for me is like young All Might, like when he's like, you know, when he got the eyes, like the eyes weren't like, you know, just like bloodshot and black and all that. When he's like out there doing hero work, you know what I mean? And he's young and he's like doing it. Yo, All Might, yo, he looking good. He looking real good. All right, you already know me. Okay, I love my, like I'm attracted to old folks. Okay, and yo, All Might was looking good. He's looking real good. But yo, Nana though. But Nana though. Oh my goodness, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Oh my goodness. And what I really love, before I move on, all right, Gran Torino also like, yo, he look like he's in the gym though. He look like he in the gym too. Okay? But yo, and what I really love is, I think one thing is, when we watched the movie, right, when we saw young All Might doing his hero work, and he jumps off the building, and it looks like he's flying, and it's so cool. It's like something straight out of like a Superman comic, right? And it's so cool, and you're like, that's like, yo, he adored his mentor so much. Like, he emulated her so much in so many different ways. Like, in that, like, he couldn't fly, but he was like, I'm gonna fly anyways. I can't fly, but I'm gonna fly anyways. I love that. I love that. Like, yo, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Ah. Come on, man. I mean, man. Like, we already know she gonna fly. She can fly. Deku's gonna fly. Deku gonna fly. I mean, yo, when we see Deku flying and doing a hero work in the manga, it's gonna be incredible. Folks are gonna be standing. We gonna be on Twitter, come about, let's get it. Like, we gonna be out here. We gonna be out here. Folks in New York, in the city, gonna be Harlem shaking it. Gonna be Harlem shaking. We gonna be Harlem shaking it up. Okay, it's gonna be ridiculous. We gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. Okay, and then when we see it in the anime, yo, when we see it in the anime, it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much. I cannot. Stop it. Okay. Let's keep it going. All right. I'm definitely gonna cry. I'm definitely gonna cry seeing Deku like with. Oh, it's gonna be too much. All right, let's do it. It's such a it's so. Horikoshi, man. Horikoshi. All right, let's keep it going. All Might's master, Nana Shimura. Next is her power. Wow. That's probably going to be the one that's hardest to master. I think he's going to struggle with that one the most, if I'm being honest with you. Because so much of who Deku is as like a hero, from a physical and mental standpoint, is very grounded. You know? Like, figuratively, it's very grounded. Literally, it's very grounded. You know, so I think he's probably going to struggle with that quite a bit. And he's already struggling with this quirk, but like, I think like that one in particular, it'll be the next power, but I think he's going to struggle with it quite a bit. And it's not going to be until we get real far that he's going to get to a place where he's mastered it. Excuse me. Bakugo's like, I win. I can already go airborne with my blast. Now you gotta waste time learning a tool already in my kit. Meanwhile, I'll be polishing my moves at our work study. Bruh, I'm done. He's so jealous though. He's like, yo, I can do this, but it's almost like he's like, yo, but Deku though. You know what I mean? That means I'm ahead of you, QED. Oh man, yikes, that's no good. I better learn this quick and catch up. Or maybe you'll panic, trigger another outburst, and die. Nah, I've already got the gist of Black Whip. Yo, no, you'll die. You're sticking with that, huh? Yo, I love it. Bakugo's just like, I'm gonna keep coming at you. And Deku's just saying, cool, calm and collected. Mm. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right. But please, please, get the kids like a guidance counselor. Get him somebody. Get him somebody. UA really needs that at the very least. Okay. Right, like they're interacting, and this is like Bakugo, right? It's like he like you can tell like I wouldn't say that like I love Bakugo or like even like Bakugo, but I appreciate what sort of Horikoshi is doing with his character. Like these things are very like it has to be gradual for a character like Bakugo for his personality type, because individuals like Bakugo don't ship like that. They don't like do a whole 180 unless they have like a very sort of like particular experience that invokes like empathy in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like some like an absurd near death experience or something like that. That like or like something drastic, like really like particularly drastic that is sort of ironic in an empathetic sort of way. Otherwise, Bakugo like this is very sort of par for the course, and Bakugo is just gonna keep showcasing like his desire to stay connected to not only All Might but I think Deku as well. Like deep down, like that's how he feels. I think that's how he feels about it. But he doesn't have like the tools, right? He doesn't have the social skills to showcase that in the way that is like healthy, right? So that's what's going on right now. I think that's how I see it. All right, let's move on. And All Might's like, yes, they're but Deku like and I think Deku's sort of like whatever. All right, he handling it. Okay, seriously, the house arrest boys are late again. No meat for you if you don't help us cook. Okay. All right, Kaminari, you better tell him. Okay, I'm on it. Let's see. What do we got? Sorry, the page just got smaller. I had to refresh it. That's one thing Shonen, the Shonen Jump app has to work on. Like when you like leave the page, like when you like make when you make your window smaller or bigger, like the page gets smaller and then it doesn't stay in a size that's good. You gotta work on that. I think that's like a weird like bug or something. Okay, I'm on it. Go ahead, keep trying the meat from me. See how that turns out for you. I forgot who we're dealing with. If you don't like it, just pitch in. A dish with a hodgepodge of ingredients? How lovely. Tea leaves won't help. Tea leaves won't help it taste lovely. Who the heck chopped these chives? Me. Your big sis cry if she saw this. Yeah. Todoroki, come on, yo. You get some cutting skills. Get some chopping skills. All right? Damn it. Who wants orange juice? How about oolong tea? Let me light the fire. Class B's coming by later too. Kodai said she'd bring an extra sofa. Okay. All right. I love this. This will be a work study brainstorm and a hot pot party to fire us all up for the new term. Let us begin. Cheers. Yeah, let's chat down. Stop bouncing. Wait, I'm starved. Give me some sesame meat, Todoroki. Cheers. This all smells wonderful. Oi. Oh, we. Okay. Yay. Cheers, dudes. Stop bouncing. You're kicking up dust. Let's chow down. All right. Let's move on. Okay. That one hasn't been heated up yet. You're doing that on purpose. Nothing beats a hot pot on a chilly day. Once it's warm again, we'll be second years. Before we know it, yeah. What a blur this whole year's been. Soy milk hot pot is the best. We get to greet new first years, but since the hero course doesn't have clubs, we won't interact with them much. A whole new crop of hero hopefuls? I love it. We still have 3 months remaining. Don't forget about the final exam standing in our way. Cut it out, Ida. You'll ruin the taste of the hot pot. Yo, Minasa's like, I don't like exams. It doesn't taste any different to me. Listen, you. Enough of that overly literal airhead shtick. Yeah. Panicking about exams? Hardy har. Speak for yourself. Okay. I'm with you, Mineta. During these exciting times, sometimes I find myself stopping to reflect. I'm really here at UA. Ah, these are facts, Deku. You are here. You deserve it. I never imagined I'd have All Might watching out for me, or that the day would come when Kanchan and I could have a normal-ish conversation. Midoriya, pass me the ponzu sauce. I'm so blessed. Ooh. Deku, man. This tea is warming my body, but yo, whenever Deku says certain things, you just be like, man, the feels though. The feels though. Like, I'm so blessed. Huh? Midoriya. The Ponzu? Yo. Tokoyami, yo. Tokoyami, come on, man. Deku was just being so amazing, wholesome. All right, he's being so wholesome, and you're just like, yo, what a Ponzu sauce at, though? Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Here you go. Thanks. All Might's just outside chilling. There you are. What are you doing out in the cold? Not much. How's Eri? Fast asleep. I'm gonna start training her this week. Wow. I can help. Much appreciated. What is it? And we finally get to this. I think this is where, you know, we were sort of expecting this. I've decided to keep on living. Whoo! That's a wow. Wow. Huh? But it's like, how do I put this? This feeling like I'm powerless keeps bubbling up inside me. Whenever the students grow and learn, I end up frustrated that I can't do anything for them. It's torture. Can't cure a workaholic, I guess. You kept this country on its feet for decades. Coming down from that high is like a shock to your system. Harsh. You can do plenty for them. You can live. You can be here. For a lot of people, that's all the push they need. Any thought about Night-Eye? Yup. So please, just be the same brazen cocksure guy you are. The one you've always been. Thank you. Aizawa, man. Aizawa's so good, yo. Shouts to Aizawa. Alright, shouts to Eraserhead. Okay? He's a teacher. He is a teacher. Like, if anybody in this manga is like a teacher, like, it's Aizawa. And it's not to say that like Kakashi was like a bad teacher necessarily. It's just that like Aizawa was clearly a much better teacher than Kakashi. Like to me, that's very clear. I'm not even sure that Kakashi was like an amazing teacher, like, or a great teacher. Like, he was like an aight teacher. You know what I mean? But Aizawa was a great teacher. Like, he's very good, and he's just good with people. Like, he's great with people. Like, he's actually great with people. Like, even though he, like, you know, has like a certain demeanor and stuff like that, he's pretty good. He's pretty good with people. We gotta stay in Aizawa. We gotta stay in Aizawa. Okay. I'm sorry. What'd you need to tell me? Right. It's a message from Sukachi. Sukachi. He wants you to delay seeing Stain. Oh. Cherry blossoms blooming. You already know what that is. You already know what it is. March. Good morning, Doctor. You're a rare sight. Ho, morning. Oh, that Doctor, yo. Scumbag. Okay, end of the month. That day. Heroes vanished from the city. Oh, snap. Yo. It begins, man. I mean, it's already begun, but you know what I mean. Chapter 257 end. Yo. Whew. Yo. Yeah. That was really y'all said, Aniki was like Aizawa hitting laps on Kakashi as a teacher, and Shadi was like Aizawa saying on your left. As he's still laughing at him. These are facts, though. These are facts, though. Yo, these are facts for real, though. Oh my goodness. Uh, and I love that. Yo, Bakugo has to be he like. Look, Bakugo is a sharp kid. Like he's a smart dude. Like he's a very smart dude. Like his grades are great. Like he's a smart kid. You know, we cannot underestimate like Bakugo's ability to analyze situations and stuff like that. What's going on, Aoife? What's with my cat? She's gonna be meowing the whole time now. All right, but man, and now we're gonna get more kids. Like we get more students. Like I think the thing is for me, I would like I want to see what Horikoshi does there with those first year students. I think generally, you don't see that you don't see those like the next sort of year of students develop that much. It's usually like a handful of them that that we focus on, and that the older kids mentor in certain ways, and that the older kids but the older kids also learn from the young kids in certain ways. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Horikoshi does with that. That should be very interesting. Um, you know, I mean, I think it is. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Bakugo's like has to have some. I think there's got to be some. That's gonna be some jealousy there. But I would agree that there is like definitely it's definitely like competition based. Like he's like, oh, okay, I see you over there. So I feel like it's a mixture of those two, but I think like definitely that competition is like a big part of what's driving Bakugo, especially with Deku. I believe, and especially with Deku and Todoroki, right? Because those are the two that he like where he's like, oh, we rivals. You know what I mean? And Kirishima, I think it's very different because they're like best friends, and I think there probably is like a rivalry there, but it's very different. Like it's a very different kind, and there's a very different vibe to it and feel to it. Where it's not like jealousy at all, like let's say if it was with Kirishima, but it's like yo, I want to see you succeed, and I want both of us to succeed, that sort of thing. So let's build each other up, that sort of thing. Okay, but yeah, I feel like this should be very interesting. But like, there's so many things in this chapter. I mean, obviously, the fact that Nana's quirk was flight, and that's going to be the next quirk. I feel like we're going to get something similar to like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where where the next element that Aang was going to learn was fire, and he had Zhang Zhang as a teacher, and that was like a mess. And he was like, and then he hurt Katara because he got too like he got too like sort of like fire happy, and he was like, I'm never gonna do fire, like I'm never gonna try to learn firebending again, like I can't do it, I'm never gonna use firebending again. And so for a long time he stuck with earthbending, waterbending, and airbending, and that was like it. And those are like that was like his bread and butter, right? But it was very clear that like if he wanted to get to where he needed to get to and defeat Fire Lord Ozai, like he was gonna have to learn firebending, like at some point. Like we understood this, and he was gonna have to find another teacher. And obviously it was great that Zuko was a teacher, and that was phenomenal. But like I think it's gonna be similar to something like that, where Deku will sort of be introduced to this ability, and he'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then he's gonna maybe make a tiny stride, like bit of like in terms of strides with it, but then something will happen or come up, and he's gonna be like, uh-oh. And then, but I don't know, but I think the thing is sort of like, if can he kind of like skip an ability and move on to another one, right? Like can he move on to flight even though he hasn't mastered the Black Whip ability, right? And if so, then I think that opens the door for kind of mastering sort of Black Whip to an extent, but not being proficient with Black Whip to an extent, right? Because it's like if you're mastering, you don't master to an extent. It's just like you just master an ability. But if he would become proficient with the ability to such a degree that he would be able to sort of like move on even though he hasn't mastered it yet, and he'd be able to move on to Nana's quirk. Or maybe Nana's quirk won't be next, and that's just an assumption that they're making, but it might not be. We never know. All right, so there's a lot of things that are sort of going on here that I think are very interesting, and I really, yeah, like 2 months, yeah, I know the time's good because of the cherry blossoms and it's March, and it was like January like before. I'm like, I wanted to see more of like the stuff. This is the thing, like, and I get it. I understand, like, if you're like, okay, we want things to speed up, but I'm also like, I don't want them to speed up that much. That's like a lot to me. I really, and like, I know people are like, what's the word I'm looking for? People are, like, people are pretty hopeful, and they're like, yes, we're definitely gonna see, other people from 1A show off their abilities and their growth and all of that. But like, I wanted to see some of that work study. Like, I really, really, really wanted to see that. So for me personally, I'm disappointed. Um, but like, again, there are so many other things that I'm invested in at the moment that I really, really, really want to see. That I really want to see. Come into the picture, and yeah. So I'm disappointed, but I'm not gonna stop reading My Hero because of that. But it's something that I really did want to see. So hopefully it comes sooner rather than later. This isn't One Piece. Like, we don't have like close to 1,000 chapters where we haven't seen certain things. You know what I mean? It's like, I think there is some time, like, to me, but that doesn't mean that I don't feel ways about it. So it is what it is in this sense. I will say though, in terms of other things about the chapter, like, I really appreciated like the flight ability. That was great. Like the one stuff about One for All. All for One just being like this very like comic book, like, just villain who was just awful and a piece of garbage, and just had such a stronghold over Japan. And that was great, like, to sort of start the chapter. And then we got a little bit, of the students like interacting, Deku reflecting on how far he's come and where he is now, being able to sort of have like a bit of a conversation with Bakugo, even if it's like, not exactly what he would like it, like how he would like it to be, it's still growth, like, it's still progress, in that sense, and that's really great. And Deku's like, happy about that. And I think Bakugo at some level is as well, and just them, eating hot pot, having a good time, talking about things. Deku being like, I'm blessed. I love it. You love to see it. You love to see Deku be happy. So that was great. I love. I think Horikoshi is very good at that balancing act. He's really, really great at, going from like intense, intense, super intense plot points, to, let's go back to like school life and, what's going on, and the classes interacting, and reflecting, and then getting back to super intense plot points. You know what I mean? I think he's very great at that balancing act. It never feels like, at least for me, it doesn't ever really feel like certain things are taking too long. Although that doesn't mean that's like true, right? Like, I mean, like, I think there are probably things in the story that, maybe Horikoshi did like drag on a little bit. I haven't thought about it too much, but there probably are things. But this chapter was great. The fact that heroes are disappearing. You already know what that. You already know what it is. Folks are looking for them quirks. They're looking for them quirks. All right, they're disappearing. We need some quirks. We need to make some Nomu. Okay. All right, so you already know. Eri is training. Aizawa is training Eddie. So Lemillion, you already know what Lemillion. Okay. Every time folks see Eddie, we think two things: wholesome, adorable. We see the growth. We see her growing. We stand. All right. Okay. We must protect Eddie at all costs. And then we think like Meteor's gonna get his quirk back. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be hype, lit, live. Okay. So phenomenal. I can't. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be like a Rock Lee kind of moment, like with Naruto Part 1, where like Rock Lee, you're like, he's never gonna be a ninja again, right? Tsunade was like, oh no, oh no, and then we got, okay, we're gonna do the surgery. It's gonna be good. Rock Lee's gonna be a ninja again, and then we're like, okay, Rock Lee's healing. He won't be in the Sasuke retrieval arc, and then bam, Rock Lee time. All right, and that I was like stunned when I saw that. So we're gonna get something very similar to that, I think, like with Mirio, where he's gonna come through. We're not gonna expect it, or we're gonna expect it, but we're not gonna expect it to be him. Like we're gonna expect someone to be saved by someone, but we're not gonna expect it to be Mirio to come through. And it's gonna be so good, and folks are gonna be like, "Yo!" And Mirio's gonna be trending. Lemillion's gonna be trending. It's gonna be amazing. Oh man. Okay. All right. No, I mean, I think the thing for me is like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that we never have permanent. Well, I mean, I will say that I think one thing I will agree with with is that I think generally in shonen, I think there are certain things where it's like, yeah, like certain consequences aren't there like often enough. But I will say, I think for me, I think it's okay if Mirio gets his quirk back. I think it's okay if he gets his quirk back. I don't think it takes away from the impact of that decision, right? Like I don't think it takes away from the impact of that of his decision to say I'm gonna hop in front of Eri, like not right because he didn't know he was gonna get his quirk back. Like he had he didn't know what was gonna happen. Like he was like, all right, I'm gonna protect Eri. I'm gonna lose my quirk, and all right, I'm gonna lose my quirk, but I have no idea if I can get that quirk back. I have no clue. I don't know. And Mirio is just like, right? He's like, I'm gonna do what I can do. And so I think like it's gonna be quite some time before he does get his quirk back. It's gonna be a while. Okay, it's gonna be a while. All right. And I think that works. That works because effectively it takes him out of the story in that capacity, and that hurts. That hurts. You know, folks out here are stands of Lemillion, stands of Mirio. So for them, like my guy Naya, like for Mirio not to be in the story in the way that he was during the overhaul arc. I mean, Naya's not really into My Hero like that. Like folks are not really into My Hero like that unless Mirio is in the picture. So to me, like there is an impact. Like it has a very particular impact. I think, in that sense, it's like it kind of be like similar to like it's like if Trafalgar Law lost his devil fruit. Like it'd be like that. It'd be like, yo, like if you couldn't use his devil fruit, like if you couldn't use the Opi no Mi, people would be like, what is going on here? Like folks might really stop reading One Piece for a while, you know, because of that. So I think it's like on that sort of level. To me, that's how I feel about it. Like, and just in comparison, I'm not saying that like Mirio is on the same level as Law as a character or anything like that. Although I would say that he is, but I think that people stand Law in the same way and people stand Mirio in the same way that they stand Law at that level. And people love One Piece solely because of Law, and people love One Piece solely because people love My Hero solely because of Mirio. So I think it has a pretty intense impact. That's how I feel about it, though. But I think a lot of folks are gonna end up dead. Yeah, I would agree, Aniki. I think a lot of folks are gonna end up dead. I don't think it would be garbage though. I don't agree with that. I don't think him getting his quirk back would be big garbage. I think Mirio getting his quirk back too early would be trash. I think that would be trash. I'd be like, nah, I'm not with that. But I think what we will see is we're gonna see quite a few dead heroes. I think Hawks is gonna die. To me, it's like Hawks is like the death flags for him. You know, ooh. You know, if he doesn't die, he's gonna become a Nomu. One of those two things are gonna happen. All right, he'll just die and he'll stay dead, or he'll die to become a Nomu, and that's gonna be rough. And you'll see a Nomu with wings, and you're gonna be like, oh. I think that's gonna be like the thing in My Hero, that folks are gonna be like, yo, what is this? You know what I mean? But man, so you know that's how I feel about that. I think he's gonna get like I think that's what we're sort of moving towards. Hawk's gonna die. Best Genius, I don't think Best Genius is going to die because I think Bakugo has just dealt with so much and we kind of saw that, and that would be so much for him to deal with. Like not only for All Might to lose, um, uh, One for All to like to lose the ability to use One for All, and for Bakugo to sort of like internalize that as sort of like his fault in a way, and then also for one of his mentors that he actually like respects to like end up dead. Ooh, Bakugo, man. Ooh, he would going through it going through it would be an understatement. All right. So you know what it is. What it is. You know, and of course Deku's gonna be the GOAT. Of course Deku's GOAT. But you know, there are other characters that we love that we stand. All right, I don't stand Deku. Like Deku is not really in my top 3. I don't think. You know, I got certain characters in my top 3. Like I've got I got Suyu, Mirio, and Kirishima. Like those are my top 3. Like those are my like top 3 faves. Deku would be like an honorable mention. If we were like talking about Deku and Mina, Deku and Ashido would be honorable mentions. Like if I had like a top like 5 or something like that, those two would be in there too. But yeah, all right. But there's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff going here. I don't know if Mirio fans are corny. I mean, some are. I think some Mirio fans are. I think some of them are. Like some of them like do a little too much, in the like Deku slander, and I'm like, why do you feel like you have to slander this other character over here to bring up this like this character over here? Like I don't like that. You know, so I would agree on that sense. I would agree in that sense. I think that's true. Okay. All right. So that's how I feel about that. All right. Let's see. But yeah. Yeah. Those are my top 3. Those are my top 3. Just like phase, right? Like I'm not going around talking about these characters are better than those. Like that's not really how I roll in that sense. At like now, I think I used to be like that, but now I'm just like it just breeds like just annoying discussions that don't really go anywhere. But those would be my top 3, and I think that I agree though. I do think you're right, Michael. That like there are Mirio fans that like I don't think Michael thinks that thinks that all Mirio fans are corny. I think we've seen I think him and like we've seen Mirio fans be corny, like do the most, do the most, slander Deku, slander another character, for no reason. It's just like stop, like it's like relax. All right, like people love Mirio, like you can love this character over here, and just not slander this other character. Like it's and it's no reason for that, like at all. Like there's no reason for that. So stuff like that, I think is true. I think it's true. Yeah, Mineta, I can't stand Mineta. He trash. He big doo-doo. Like that he's like the one character that like I think there is nothing about him that I particularly, well, no, I would say nothing about him, but like I would say like I'm just like ugh, like ugh, revolting, like actually revolting. But in Endeavor I have feelings about, right? Like you already know this. Like I've been on record about this. But Mineta in particular though, if you got rid of him, I would not miss him at all. Like the story would not be any worse at all if you took him out. All right. Yeah, like and Mineta could be a great character without the perv stuff. Like right, like he could just be like cause he got jokes. He got jokes. Mineta's got jokes. But the perv stuff is just like not it at all for me. So yeah. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna lock up. Well, yeah. I mean, some of the stuff he'd be doing, like he probably should be locked up. Like not locked up, but like get him some help. Because like again, like I'm all about like prison abolition and all of that. But so get Mineta some help. Like get him some help. That's what I feel like. He needs some help. He needs some help. You know? But Mary will be getting slandered though on a daily. On a daily. Oh my goodness. All right. But shouts out to all of y'all for coming through. Shouts out to Michael for coming through. H Magnum 59. Aniki, Shadi. All right. Who else came through? Duck, what's up? DJ, what's good? If you're still here. Let's see. Polidana, Palace, what's up? Ichido Oda. I know you're not Oda, but what's up, Oda? Nah, stop trolling with that mastery of Wano. Get out of here with that. Stop it. I don't even think you believe that. Onaje, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think you believe that. Mastery of Wano. Get that out of here, man. Okay. All right. I would agree. I think Deku is a good influence. I think Deku is generally a good influence. Like, he's great with people, you know, and he's just a good role model. I think he's a great role model. All right. So, we getting out of here. That was my live reaction to My Hero chapter 257. I gotta get a My Hero stream happening, a discussion stream happening. There's so much to talk about. I gotta read The Promised Neverland. I gotta react to Spy Family. There's so many things that I have to react to. Man. Okay. I'm gonna be off tomorrow, which is great. Spend time with my fiance. All right. It's gonna be awesome. And I think we're pretty much done with this stream. Okay? So, thank y'all for coming through. All right? We're going to get a Maestro. Not Maestro, I don't know. We're going to get a My Hero discussion stream happening at some point, definitely. All right? At some point. I'm telling you, Mina's in my top 5. My top 5 is going to be, I don't rank them at all. But Kirishima's number 1. All right? So, for me. So and then it's everybody else in that top 5. So it's in my top 5 I have Kirishima, Deku, Mina, Suyu, and Mirio. Those are my 5. And just in terms of the main sort of cast. I don't include other more adult sort of characters and stuff like that, just because I don't know. I'm not sort of as invested in their growth as as the children. All right, so that's how I feel about that. But Nana, man, Flight, just a dope panel. You're gonna see so many art posts. I think that's something that I have to have. I might commission my friend Gabby to do a Nana piece. A la that, the flight pose. That was so cool. So, yo. All right. Okay, let me get out of here. Wano was struggling, y'all. Let's put that out there. Wano struggling. All right, that Odin flashback became a Roger flashback. So, you already know what it is. All right. I have thoughts. Okay, but let me get out of here. Thank y'all for coming through. We're gonna definitely we gonna set up the My Hero discussion. We're gonna set it up. All right. Okay. But and I want to start reacting to Kimetsu no Yaiba. I only got up to so many chapters reading that, but I want to get back to reading that and reacting to that. I might add that. I don't know. And I gotta get back to Alita too. Alita I might react to early tomorrow. Alita and Descender. So I'm gonna start those. I'm gonna start Descender tomorrow, and I'm gonna react to Alita tomorrow as well. I'm gonna get back to Battle Angel Alita Last Order. Shouts out to Alita. Read that manga. All right. If you start anything tomorrow or tonight, it is Battle Angel Alita. Okay. Let me get out of here, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm the Black Mountain Critic. And shout out to Aniki. Follow Aniki on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel. Great My Hero content. Great he calls them deconstructions of the chapters. Has quite a few discussion videos. And also shout out to Aniki and shout out to the My Hero podcast. All right. Um the My Hero podcast. Shout out to them on Twitter. You can follow them at MHA Pod. All right, at MHA Pod. My Hero Academia Pod. All right, and you can find their podcast link on their Twitter site. All right. All right. Let me get out of here, y'all. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank y'all for coming through. The Black Mind Critic, and I'm out.